Alright, me buckos. If you're seeing this, then a video is actually finally getting through on YouTube. I did finish updating or bringing my computer back to life. I'm still in the process of getting my art software back on. I'm very frustrated because even though I bought Adobe Photoshop 7 many years ago, I have lost my serial key and Adobe won't give it back to me. So I'm having some issues. Luckily I do still have my CS2 serial key, so I'm going to try uploading that and hopefully that'll go in. And somehow I gotta find like Photoshop Elements, which again Adobe would not give me. Even an old version was running Adobe Elements 3.2. I wasn't really using it because I had Adobe Photoshop 7, but you know, they're not giving anything away, just put it that way. So here we are with the ships, and please do forgive me because I've got another really bad sore throat. I am trying desperately to get these videos to you. Alright, the last step we had done before was we put the Devlin mud wash over the shells and the Swordfish. Afterwards, I went in with Denob stone again and did the highlight work. So around the edging of the shells and just a little bit of detail work on the sword part. Dry brushed it a bit over the narwhal unicornish horn here. And originally I went for a spiraling look on the mast. However, that ended up looking like a really weird carousel, brownish, nasty candy cane, so I just followed the guide and went with the solid look. And I added some of the Enchanted Blue and Dark Angel's Green mix that the White Dwarf suggests for doing the green, which you can see here. Now, they suggest a 50-50 mix. I say that was too blue, so I added more like 75 Dark Angel's Green to 25% Enchanted Blue. And then, once I was done with that, and painting on the sails, along with using the Astronomicon Gray for the bone and Shining Gold for the gold, I went over the entire thing, other than the mast holding up the sails. Just the sails. I went over all the sails with Bedaub Black. So yes, even a Bedaub Black wash over the Astronomicon Gray and over the green. Now here, I'm going to show you. This is before adding an additional coat of the green mix, and this is after. Can't really see that much of a difference. It's a very dark mix, so I'm actually going to lighten it up with some white and go over this all again. These sails have been keeping me busy literally for a week. My first mistake was I took the sails started black. Then I went in with Adeptus Battle Gray, which ended up being too light, but I had dry brushed over it like thus, and that did not work out as well as I thought it would, so I had to redo it all in black. Then I added the Adeptus Battle Gray with a mix of black, just to get a hint of gray, you know, towards the center part of each ridge. Then I lighten that up a little bit, and then only in the center area of the sails, so center area will be up in here, and then here I added just a little bit lighter gray, just for added pop when it's hanging there. And then of course after doing all of the grays, I went in with the green mix and the bone color, and then the wash with the Bedaub Black. Now after the Bedaub Black, you're going to come to touching up with detail again. Now again with the green mix, it's hardly a difference there, but I re-added the Astronomicon Gray. You can definitely see a difference here. The final step will be to add white highlight all around the edgings here, and another highlight of the shining gold. And I'm going to add white to the mix of green, and I'll show that in the next video. And again, I'm going to add a highlight of the green up here because this looks so dark and almost black. You can hardly tell that it's green. I'm not very happy with the mix that White Dwarf suggested. Also, I don't know if I went into this before. In fact, I probably did not. Let's try to talk about it here. I went shining gold. Again, this is again after the Devlin Mud Wash. Went in with the shining gold, touched up all the shell work. Mithril silver for little cannons in between the shells. And then finally, just a little touch of mithril silver at the very tops of the shells for an additional highlight. It does add some pop. I think you can kind of see here. As for the little teeth, I went bleached bone and then a touch of pure skull white just at the very tips. Stands out really nice. It's just beautiful. Just a nice design. I opted to go with some thick strokes to add to the design element on these shells. You can certainly go a solid color if you like. I just wanted to add a little bit more interest with a pattern of sorts. My next ship is going to be the Black Kraken. Once I get all three of these babies done, they're pretty much all I have to do is a final coat. Like I said, I've been racking my brains doing these sails. I mean, unbelievable how many. Well, it feels like I've been working for ages because of that mistake I made and having to repaint them, and now with the green not being as bright as I'd like. I mean, it doesn't really stand out that much at all. Your eye naturally gravitates to the lightest color, but it needs to be a lot less, lot brighter, less dark. So yeah, I do the same thing over here with these babies. But other than that, you know, done. And I'll be moving on shortly to the Kraken. So I really am hoping that you can see this video, and I am still alive. I'm still working, and I am just trying to keep up here. So bear with me as always, and thanks for watching.